Another day, another dollar. How's it going, everybody? My name is Infamous Isaac, and I'm here with a video on Smiling Friends Season 2. So I'm not gonna lie, I generally forgot I talked about Season 1 on this channel. Now that Season 2 is over, which by the way, I know I took a while to make this video, I'm sorry about that. I wanted to talk to you guys about how I feel about it. It's gonna be a pretty short and simple video. I'm not gonna go too in depth because it's just been popping off on YouTube and a bunch of social media lately. I feel like there's just better people who talk about their show in more detail. For instance, someone like Making Media Matter, where she was talking about Smiling Friends and the impact of side characters. I feel like people like that are better outfitted to explain the intricacies of why this funny and sporadic show are doing rounds on the internet and on TV, why it's different, why it's funny, you know? As always, I'm gonna go into this, no spoilers, no nothing. So without further ado, let's get into this review. Honestly, this season was pretty good. I think I enjoyed it more than the first season. A lot of these episodes in this season, they were bangers, they were heaters, I'm not gonna lie. There was I think episode 4, which I didn't even really like that much, but I think episode 7 or episode 6 was one of the funniest ones, and then on top of that, episode 3 I remember being hilarious. Episode 2 was pretty funny. Episode 1 really blew up on the internet because of Gwimbly, but a lot of stuff was just going around with that. And then overall, this season just brought a lot of attention to Zach Cattle and Michael Cusack and stuff like that, and just how the Newgrounds type of comedy still has a place in media. It just depends on how you do it. The show is as popular as it's ever been, and it's only doing better because this world right now, with the way the internet is, it's perfect for this type of humor. If I had to recommend an episode, I would recommend episode 3, episode 8, and then I can't say it, but one of the episodes that involves alien. Those episodes were hilarious to me. Episode 2 was pretty funny. The last episode of the season was pretty funny, and just overall I had a good time with this season, and I would recommend it to anybody who was hesitant or has seen things about the show, who is interested in getting into it. Anybody who hasn't seen it but has that Newgrounds type of humor with Zach Cattle and his group. I forgot what they're called. Oni Plays. Yeah, people like that, or Ego Raptor. If you like those type of people, you'll like this show. So I highly recommend it. Overall though, if I had to rate this season, I would rate it an 8 out of 10. It was genuinely solid. The animation's always going to be what it is. It's going to be unique. It's always going to be different for each episode, with episode 8, the guest character having that claymation type animation, which was really funny. You had I think episode 4 or 5 where it's the two brothers. That animation was really cool. You have just live action people showing up. You have the Gwimbly stuff with him being a PS1 character, which was really funny. There's a bunch of different animation styles, and it was just super creative. I really messed with it. Music, it really has music, so I can't even really talk about it. And just comedy, it was top notch. It was funny. For what I I thought it was pretty funny. Sometimes it could go a little overboard, but that's just more on me, so I'm not gonna dock it against that. But yeah, overall solid season. I had a good time with it, and those are my thoughts on it. So let me know down below how you guys feel about this season. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Stuff like that. Would you recommend it to people? Let me know what your favorite episode was. Just make sure you put a spoiler warning before going deep into the spoilers. And until next time, this has been Infamous Isaac, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Peace.
Art, I don't want to alarm you, but
Capcom Presents.
Yeah!